EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the home of the Ravens. Sold out M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Baltimore Ravens. In the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. And he's got Cooper on the out route. That's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And Chubb going to push forward and pick up a Browns first down as the tackle going to be made up at the 37. And that is incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
KJ Hamler, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. This thrown quickly out to Cooper. And this will be stopped at the 40. Good for 7 yards. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Here's 3rd and 3. Play clock getting low, so Sean Payton says let's take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Open man Hamler, that's complete. That'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
It's so often how tackling has become almost a must-start in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. Just their first in this half. We'll step aside and come right back. And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. On 4th down, Corey Bojorquez gets set to punt for Cleveland. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And right away he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD. A long way to go in this one. I'm sure that's not the only score we'll see. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now it's Jackson. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Anthony Walker, he brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12. The defense is always talking about not letting Lamar Jackson get comfortable. A good job there on his opening drive of making him uncomfortable.
And you're talking about doing it so early in the game because all week long, there's been anxiety on the defensive side of the ball. How do we keep this guy hemmed in? How do we tackle him? To get it done that early, that's got to feel great for them.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him the first down.
I think when they look at their weapons, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Jackson going to find his running back here. It's Dobbins. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's going to get a solid.
Why is my guy not
being brought down second and 11 yard?
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit hot. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now
don't even know how to follow the rules.
Touchdown.
So I don't waste the time now. And he just runs RPO over and over.
This will come out to the 25. His handler elects not to return it.
You ain't gonna follow the rules. You swing a kick.
Faking the give. Now Watson. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon
What's
Humphrey.
wrong with him?
Well, certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Browns' 33-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Escaping.
How is dude catching me, bro? Ah, damn.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting
Like
a
96 speed don't mean
Now
shit.
after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Good fucking catch.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Jackson options out left. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from 10 yards away. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. The Browns drive about to get started. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football.
Oh, what a juke into space. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise.
And he's going to go down back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Justin BK. And they're to drop him for a loss on the play. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Watson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the 1st.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
2nd down and 8. Back to throw, Watson.
Thank you.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield.
Like why is my right stick not working?
Right around 3 from the
trying
7 out to the 10-yard line.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Here's Jackson to throw. Sione Takitaki gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. So, Charles, no turnovers yet. But those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That one into the hands of Flowers. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
This pass complete. Jackson finding Andrews. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
Get out of my way.
The 45 before being tackled. 42 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
Like, how's that guy coming free every time, dude?
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. They're looking deep here
Oh
for Flowers.
God.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Dude was burned.
Trying to take a shot, but it's
Is
3rd
Newsom
down.
really that fast? I know he could beat.
Right where this
Damn,
set of
really
downs
that
started,
fast.
they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. That goes for a gain of 31. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. Touchdown! J.K. Dobbins with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens continue to show.
Yeah, I don't know how he did either. He doesn't even know the rules. First start of the game, he was trying to go for it and everything. He ran an RPO every play at the beginning of the game. He says he ran a halfback dive, but it was still an RPO. Just handed it off.
And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
Just got this, you know. All he runs is so I can.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about In your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. Early in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. No returning this one. It's
my fault, dude. Don't know how to read the rules. But he could have definitely went for it then. Like, you're fucking losing 21-0. You can go for it.
Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
How is he not catching that?
That's going to be knocked
away. Why is he falling under the ball?
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
What is that? What is that, gang?
This one incomplete as well.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. He's got his target. That's complete. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
To throw again is Jackson. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Over the middle to Beckham. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 22-yard line. 4 seconds left, and there's the time. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this 1st half. 1st half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out. He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Ravens.
And talk about taking words and bringing them to life. At halftime, I will guarantee you in their locker room, they talked about pressing the kicking game because you can get an advantage if you do it right, and they just did.
And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now a 1st down throw, Watson.
How is he not fumbling?
Down but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
I literally just
A
tried to
nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
What's in this fucking ass?
Here's Watson. This pass caught by Hamler. And he'll have it past
this guy knows a total of fucking 3 fucking plays, dude.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown out a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
51 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 2nd down and a yard.
At the 13-yard line.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down, eluding the pressure right. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 34. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. Able to avoid him at the 40. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the 2nd half, you've got the lead, you're looking at moving on to the conference championship, and he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
This is Smith with a grab. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Devontae Smith, 38 yards, and the Ravens just continue to roll.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Dude just said he runs the same, runs every formation.
That's what he's going to want back. A poor kick. It heads straight out of bounds. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
Oh, he's talking, so he switched up his play now.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
This is an idiot talking about I run the same shit. He bringing the same 5 plays this whole game. This whole fucking game.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
15 more. That's what I like to hear. See, it is never win. Yeah, ref. Yeah.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Watson off play action. They'll roll him out right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Yeah, I bet, buddy.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Up the middle, it's Chubb. 5 yards will get them back to the original line of scrimmage, but now they're looking at 3rd and 10.
We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the 3rd quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small
Come on, buddy. Go back to your 3 wide receivers. Do your little one play where the dude goes to the corner. He's wide open because my guy don't cover him.
Giving him no openings, no seams, and now they've got this game well in hand.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Now Watson. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
They'll run with Chubb. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
People are getting paid. People are cashing tickets.
The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal. Watson just beating the play clock.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Chubb. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Running for it. Here's Chubb. And this time he is in. Nick Chubb taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Browns' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Hopkins with the extra point. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Duvernay now going to bring it out.
Pushing his way through.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. And they get him down. But
what the hell? I'm still up.
77 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right.
No.
What was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line.
Try to click on and come in front of him. Damn, Lamar was having a great-ass game before that. Shouldn't have threw that. Oh, he's back to his 3 wide. Same 3 plays.
After the interception, here's Watson. 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. Now look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in the cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
Who the fuck keeps clicking on the stream and clicking on
it? It'll also be the final play of
be like 3 watching, 2 watching, 3 watching, 2 watching, 3 watching.
Stop up on the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
3 wide. What a cash.
From the 9, 2nd and 5. Watson now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now it's Watson. Flush to his right. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson.
Oh,
find the open man.
oh my God, that was a pick
six. Going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Hunt. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Defense really sold out there to stop the run. Understandable down near the goal line. Now on 2nd down, you have to wonder, might we see play action here and a flip right over the top?
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. A shotgun snap for Watson.
Where are you going? I got the QB spy up. What are you doing?
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
I don't know how Watson hasn't fumbled yet.
Watson.
Thank you.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Fucking
picked up by Marlon Humphrey.
Look at him. Look at him. That's some good shit.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
What can dude say that I was doing there? What did I do there? Just play defense. Good defense on him.
Thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back to the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap 1.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
3 wide. Come on. You know you want to do it. Oh, no.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Just gonna try and run this
Their
out.
hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10
no,
on the wrong side of the scoreboard.
45-7. Fuck, dude.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And Chubb going to push forward and pick up a Browns 1st down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson.
Look at this.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
It's a chestnut, but let's face it, they've got to have some pride here because this has been a worst-case scenario all game for them. Keep putting in the effort. Keep trying to keep your quarterback upright and get through the end of this one as quickly as possible.
On 2nd down, here's Watson.
Huh? Why did he put his hands up? Oh my God. Why the fuck didn't he put his hands up? I literally fucking read that like a book.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43. They'll run for it. Chubb. And he will not even make it.
You're not coming, buddy.
Chubb stops short. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. A give up the middle to Dobbins. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from...
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Apparently the week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rush in the regular season. Got his 1st touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him. And he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's their main cog.
And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect 2nd half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the 2nd half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the 1st.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Justin Madubuike picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Following that sack, Watson and the Browns backed up for a 3rd and long. Back to throw. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Returnable here from the 38. It'll be a 45-yard punt, and couple that with a loss on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped. They look fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round, and they look to book a spot in the conference championship. Now Dobbins again on second down. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
2 yards still to go. Third down now.
I get. Oh, my.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. At this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. Well, he wasn't really big on that. He was big on go ahead and score. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Watson. Sliding out of the pocket. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise. The way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Yeah, every
2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the 4th quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on
that. How the fuck did he almost catch that?
Like that? And at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
And they have secured his...
Damn, I should have stopped slaying that bitch. Market had like a fucking crazy man. Bum.